Welcome. You're now locked into another episode. Let's go! Of the Bear and Tails podcast, bringing you your weekly injection of gaming. Let's go! Content creation and overall nonsense.
What just fucking happened, bro?
Coming straight from their live streams on Twitch to your headphones at home.
Big time energy.
Let's go!
Let's begin.
Hey! No!
I just made up a new sound.
What was it? Hey! Happy Wednesday, guys. Another episode of the Bear and Tails podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Bad Bear Gamer. With me, as always, is the lovely co-host, Sweet Tails. Tails, how are you?
I'm good. Wow.
Just straight vibes, you know what I mean? Freaking hump
wow.
day. Another hump day in the books.
Just fucking wow.
Here,
I love hump day.
Hump day. Here to entertain the people, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We got a fun episode planned for you guys today. Normally, you guys know we do maybe 3 or 4 segments throughout an episode, but today we had so many rock star freaking what is it? Rock star?
Stop starting sentences with rock. Because I'm thinking you're about to go like rock hard.
We had so many rock hard questions from you guys from the mailbag.
I don't know, that's where my brain goes. Every time I hear rock, I'm like, hard. It's like a reflex. Rock hard.
Your geometry teacher would have been upset.
Oops. Sorry, Mr.
Or geology. Crap. Whatever.
What did you say? Geometry?
Geometry. I meant geology. You guys know rocks versus angles in math.
Well, it's shapes. It's a shape.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for coming to my defense. But you guys, we're going to do a mailbag episode where we go through so many of these questions. Instead of just doing maybe 1 or 2 of our favorites, we're going to try to hit as many as we can on the episode. But before we do, we got some very exciting news, things that have happened since the last episode.
Yeah, crazy. I got my hair did though.
You look great. The hair turned out fantastic.
Blonde. Everyone's like, you should go purple. You should go red. I'm like, fuck that shit. I cannot pull that off. I have very pale skin. Like, it'll wash me out. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe doing like some pink ends in the I don't know. This is the best career to be able to play with my hair because I can do whatever the fuck I want. I mean, let's be, you know what I mean? Like, because I have that flexibility to be able to do that. But no, I went blonde. So
it looks great.
Again, it's just I needed a touch up. So thank you. But you know, things were crazy. I hit a record stream for my birthday.
Yes.
Every year. And I get so nervous because I don't know why, but mentally, like my last year's birthday was amazing. Everyone came out. It was so awesome. And then every year I always doubt myself. I'm like, no one's going to come.
Well,
no one's going to be there, you know, which is stupid to even think that.
Don't lose your train of thought, but I want to know. So last year you did a birthday stream?
Yeah.
Where were you at numbers wise last year? Do you remember?
Yeah. I think according to my moderator, I think we brought this up in stream. I want to say we were in like the 200 viewer range. Or maybe like 150 or 200. I think it was like 250 because it was my birthday, so more people came through. Sub-wise, I don't remember, but I know it was definitely a larger sub night for me in regards to how many were gifted and stuff like that. I mean, last year's birthday broke tons of records for myself, right? This birthday blew all those out of the fucking water, dude.
Yes.
I just genuinely, I am so blessed and so thankful. We hit a new viewer count organically by ourselves, which we almost hit 3,000, which is amazing. New followers, a new record count, new gifted subs record count over all I've ever had in one night ever.
I love it.
Honestly, like, I'm just going to say this. It doesn't matter to me, but I just telling it to put into perspective. I think we had over 3,000 gifted subs that night.
Insane.
It was fucking crazy. Donation, it was just everything, and I cried like a little bitch, and the next day I cried like a little bitch. I cried all night, cried in the morning, cried the next day, because wow, I was not expecting that. I was not, and it feels so good. But here's how my brain works. How do I keep that? And like, okay, here's this new part. Here we are. We just hit this goal. What's the next goal? Like, I want to keep going. And then, like, I knew that going into streaming after my birthday, I was not going to hold my viewership. I knew I was not going to average 2,500 viewers or 3,000, you know, whatever. and then I know it was going to dip because that's what happens.
Oh, yeah.
And for me though, like, I'm just like, no, I want to stay there. And like, I take it so personally. And I'm like, no. Like, I know it's not going to happen, but it's still, but we're still doing amazing things growth wise.
So cool.
And then I announced, Full Squad Gaming
on
FSG.
that day. I know. Huge announcement. Congratulations.
Yeah. They're,
so walk through who are they for people who don't know.
So Full Squad Gaming is a content creation team, basically. They have ties with NRG. They do a lot of their content in the NRG Castle out in LA. I believe it's in LA. And they basically, what they wanted to do is they wanted to create a TikTok team of creators. And that can be anything. It doesn't necessarily just have to be TikTok. That's where it's starting. So they picked 10 people. And I was the only female they picked. Fucking awesome. And they approached me. But I'm just nervous because as a female in the gaming industry, it can reflect number wise on TikTok, and it's unfortunate. You have men that post TikTok clips that are funny videos, and people are like, oh, this is funny. Then you have a girl that posts a TikTok clip that's funny, and they're like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, you're not even that funny. Like, they're just so brutal. My TikTok is not like that because my followers are used to my content. They're all there because it's a community, right? But on a different TikTok, it's just, it is brutal.
But it does come with some validation and also an opportunity to maybe, number one, turn heads. Because, let's call a duck. You're an unbelievable content creator who does make very genuine, authentic, and high quality content. So they're going to get to see not just like shit, but good quality content, right?
Yeah.
You're right, though. It is going to be different than maybe what they're used to seeing or like, great gameplay clips. It's more personality based things that you and I both really focus on. But you get that opportunity to not only kind of have that justification of, hey, I'm validated by this team, but also introduce them to maybe this world, right? And if we they fully 100% believe in me. Like, love it.
Ben and Grady are amazing. If you go to the TikTok, you'll see Full Squad Gaming. They are so awesome. And our announcement video was so epic. Like, it was so good. And I adore them. But I'm just the type of people, like, I don't want to disappoint them. There's a lot of amazing content creators on this team. A lot. And I'm just like, it's making me step up my game and really trying to put my best foot forward. And creativity wise, it's definitely, me and Bear, when we do TikToks and everything, I mean, a lot of mine are from my stream highlights, but I still put time into creating that TikTok. And so do you. So to get the creative juices going is not, that's part of the job, and it's not easy. That's why not everyone can do it. It is very difficult to, stand apart and come up with the really creative ideas for TikTok. It's not easy.
No, and the bar has been raised. You can't just take a funny clip anymore, right? Now you have to give it context. So I might have a clip that I absolutely love from last night's stream. Perfect. It's 15 seconds. It's right where I want it in the sweet spot. I now have to go film the context for it. I have to do the subtitles for it. I have to change each and every like various element inside. So like this one's full screen, but this one's, mid screen with a blurred background. And then you literally have to go through and in this day and age, type out all of your captions because yes, there's services that can do it for free, but you got to stand out. You got to have that higher grade.
Oh yeah. Everyone. And I think for me, it's just making me reevaluate my TikTok because I genuinely think it's affecting the type of content I'm putting out there, and I just need to step it up because we're competing against people that have high resolution cameras. I mean, we do have decent cameras, but like taking the time and just these edits are crazy. I'm just like, fuck, I gotta compete with that. I'm over here talking about people asking for feet pics and can I get a letter D? And that's what she said, jokes.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to, I'm shadow banned again. So I was doing really well. I was getting like over 100,000 views on my videos. Boom, 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 boom. And then boom, I hit like a 30,000 view video. And then at 50, and then it's getting crawling back up there, but I just have to, I don't know.
The boy Lucci stitched one of my videos from last week. That was pretty dope.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Which
one?
The one where I called out the Call of Duty community for naming every gun a meta.
Oh, yeah. Good.
So stupid.
I know. I talked about that on my stream.
It's so
I was
dumb.
like, we've got 10 metas is, guys.
It's so dumb. And I get it. Listen, smaller content creators are trying to mimic the big dogs. They're trying to make content that's grabby, that's attention grabby, but it's very much that same type of clickbait. You're just not clicking on it, right? And at some point, you just got to call it out. And when I opened up off of, and we'll talk about the new season in a little bit, and I literally had 6 different videos almost in a row where each one started with, there's a new meta in Wars. I was like, come on, guys. What was really cool about it, I didn't expect, and you guys should never expect, if a big content creator ever does something like that for you, don't expect all of a sudden there to be this huge wave of following. That's not how it works. It's kind of it's kind of like a raid, like on Twitch. It's just not, it's not organic. But what I did get that was really cool was a couple of large content creators that I've been following that probably didn't know who I was.
And now they do.
Dropped a follow. Yeah, which is really cool. I like that.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome to be able to connect and try to find. I think as a content creator, and like, I don't want people to take this the wrong way at all. I just saw like Lulu Lovely post this on her Twitter. It's so hard to connect and find people that are your mutuals. Mm-hmm. And when I mean mutuals, I mean people that are on the same level of growth as you are. Now, there's nothing wrong playing with smaller, you're a smaller content creator. I adore you. It's just because I love you. You're one of my best friends and I love you forever. You know what I mean? Like that's not what I'm saying. But like with where I'm going, it's really important to connect with other bigger content creators because it does help you growth wise. I'm very skeptical of doing it because I'm scared I'm going to get screwed over. But it's so hard though. It's hard to find people because one, and I'm going to say this, and I hate playing this card, but I'm a female and there's a lot of content creators that are men that are my size. I've never, any content creator I've reached out to that is a male, that is around the same size as me, has never given me the time of day. Any male that is smaller than me that does the same kind of contact with me will always give, like, there's something about, and I said this in my stream the other day, is that there are a lot of TikTok creators out there that are so fucking cocky, and I just want to knock them in their fucking face. Like they think that they're like on top of the world and they're just not even humbled at all. And some of the stuff and how they act, it's just so annoying to me. And I don't even want to surround myself with people like that, but, no. It's just hard to connect with people that are the same size as you, like mutuals. That's what it's called. It's called mutuals. It's a very common term.
Yeah. And it's
frustrating.
What I've always judged people off of is not necessarily the size of the growth or their following or anything like that, but I judge off work ethic usually. I want to see, what is this person doing, or what are they putting out? And then obviously the mental aspect of who are they as a person? Are they fun? Are they caring? Are they giving? Do they have empathy? Like, those are things to me that if I see those signs, I know we're going to vibe. Right. Yeah.
So this is more of, let me rephrase this. I love working with smaller content creators. I actually prefer to do it.
But the same is true with larger ones in my mind. Like, to my point.
For a large one, yes. But it's harder to get get their attention or anything like that. And when I say mutuals, guys, the benefit of playing with mutuals and people is because you're just on the same level, and there's when you connect and create a friendship with someone that can understand exactly what you're going through because of where you guys are size-wise, it's great. It's all, you guys can connect, you can talk or whatever. And it also helps you overall to network. And, you want to create friendships for friendships, but, at the end of the day, you're both putting each other's names out there, and it's a great thing. And then you grow together and you have a bigger reach, right? But I'm not saying befriend bigger streamers for clout. You want to obviously build friendships, but just to get in to even start a friendship is so fucking hard. And there are some people, like I said, that are just so cocky. And I mean, they're at a place where great, you got to be where you are by what you're doing now. But like, that's just not who I even want to be. Like, I just don't even want that. So again, I love working with smaller content creators. Absolutely. I prefer it. But finding mutuals is like so difficult to find, especially as a female. I mean, gamer, I'm just being honest. Like men, not women. Talking about men, men gamers that would want to connect with me.
I don't think it's any secret that there's just this whole terrible toxic stigma that's still out there that we're working as a community to overcome, but it blows my mind how many people still think that way. You know,
I went crazy. On a big TikTokers a big YouTube TikTokers page, and he had a TikTok blatantly making fun of women gamers, and I'm just like, well, that's the reason why, because you are such an influential person and you're gonna fucking do something like it's just so annoying. Like like prominent people, it's just like there's never gonna be change. There's never gonna be change until these bigger streamers start playing with more females in actual competitive, I'm talking like Warzone specifically. I mean, yeah, just in their game, in their backyard, inviting in females, and in a lot of cases, listen, females might be better than you, and you just need to suck that, you know? Yeah,
suck
true.
It
yes,
up.
Exactly.
But you know who does love us, you guys, are you, the listeners. Yes! We got a review from you.
What did you write?
It must be a good review.
Hey, what did you write?
Is it bad?
And now, a review from you.
I kind of went off on that. Sorry. I don't even know where where did we start? We started with growth, and we started with, I don't even know where. We were just going.
Yeah, we were just talking about growth and like what's happening and networking. And if you guys are curious, by the way, before we get into the review, how Tails and I got to like communicate and build our friendship is I just stood outside of her window, like say anything, like John Cusack with a giant boombox. But all I was playing was Married in Vegas and just super loud. That's all it was.
I was like, who is this crazy son of a bitch? You forgot to tell them that you were wearing a banana hammock, and that's it.
Well, listen, it had a bear on it, so it was a bear banana hammock.
That's so disturbing. All right, we got a review from one of you guys. Joe Willie. I had a hamster named Willie. It was my first one ever. He only lived for a year. Sorry, Willie. Rest in peace. And how I found him is I came home from a sleepover party. I went upstairs and there's flies in my room.
Oh, no.
And my mom's like, you should go check your bedroom. She left it for me. I think it was a learning lesson. She wanted to try to. Sorry, Joe. Didn't mean to go in that direction. Joe Willie, titled Pure and Real Positivity. He says, Bear and Tails have some of the best, one of the best. You gave me this one on purpose, and I know why, because you gave me the fucking word and you wanted to see if I was going to fuck it up. But watch this. Bear and Tails have some of the best camaraderie ever. Get wrecked.
Nailed it.
You know, I was if I was streaming, I probably would have said completely wrong. Completely wrong, but I got it. Okay,
but you're in your element right now. You're in your zone.
Their story is great, and how they started and met gives me hope to those of us that have a dream, but forget that we can make it happen. 5 stars. I love that, Joe. Thank you so much. That is. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it.
You guys need to remember that we are just like super average people. You know, like legitimately, like I'm a 31-year-old dad from Minnesota who, you know, a year ago wasn't even thinking this. Like,
how does 30s feel? 30s feel?
It's 30's the new 20, you know, we're thriving.
Oh yeah, baby.
We got it going on. But that's,
you look like a 19-year-old pubescent boy. You are good.
Oh no, Tails. I hope not. I'm a 19-year-old, you know, who can grow a beard like this.
I don't know. Actually, I'd be terrified if you were 19 and you had a beard like that. I'd be like, they went straight to a man in like a month, bro. What? Stay the fuck away from me.
Joe, thank you so much for the review, man. We appreciate you. You guys, thank you so much for all of your reviews. They obviously help our channel so much. But we got a lot to cover today, guys, so we're going to hop into the news. News.
I want to know everything.
I want to know everything. What's the news?
Now, it's time for news and noteworth.
News and noteworth from around the industry of gaming and streaming and content creation. The big one, top of the summit, Cold War, Warzone, Season 3, the nuke.
Dum, dum,
dum, dum, dum. The event happened, you guys. The one that we've been waiting on. Many mixed reviews on this, but I did have a chance to play through it all. The actual in-game event was a little bit of a letdown, just from a standpoint of what was actually context. Cutscenes were epic, though, of beautiful proportion. I wish they were actually longer, giving us more context. But here's the moral of the story, you guys. We are somehow, some way back in a 1980s version reskin of Verdansk. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. I love the changes that took place. Tails, I know you had a chance to play it. Walk me through. What are your thoughts on it?
No, I like it. I just haven't been able to enjoy it fully because I'm still on my shitty PC. But I still haven't started my new PC up yet. I got to attach a monitor to it tonight and fuck with it, dude. I haven't even set it up. And I'm like, I'm such a procrastiner.
It's like
so
having a beautiful
really
car in the garage and just not driving it, by the way.
Exactly. I suck. So I haven't been able to see the graphics that great, but the coloring's amazing. I think that's so awesome. So I don't play Warzone competitively. I don't play it I want to win, and I like it like that. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Warzone for me. Oh, Warzone for me. Hey. Oh, Warzone for me. Oh, so motion for me. Ow. Okay. Sorry.
I liked it. That's a hit.
Warzone.
That's it. Sony can sign us now. We're ready.
Thank you so much. Take my $1 million right now. Thank you. Upfront cash. No questions asked. Yeah, I haven't really, but so I didn't play the in-game event, but I did get the cutscenes, like right when you start up the game.
Gorgeous with the mountain.
Oh my god, it's like a fucking movie, dude.
They do so good.
Holy shit! Everything, my expectation. I was just like, wow. I went on Twitter. I'm like, damn, this is cool. I like that it went back in time. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? It's a real world. It's not Fortnite. You know, it's not Apex where it's futuristic. It's a real world, and this is something that actually is cool, that like you can play around with in regards to time. And that's really the farthest you can't like add like crazy dinosaur. I mean, they do have the zombie aspect. You know what I mean? But you can't like add crazy shit to it. So what are you going to do? I didn't even think of them going back in time, but this is what's going to happen. They're just constantly leading up to something bigger, and they're doing this on purpose because when we fast forward back to the future, hopefully we'll be finally a brand new map.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's some really exciting stuff. So as somebody who did play through the events, I tweeted about this. It was actually one of my most like retweeted and liked tweets that I've ever given. So that makes me believe that other so famous. That just makes me believe though that other creators agree. The actual in-game stuff was a little bit of a letdown. They did this like they said they were going to do 3 different events. They really did 2. It stretched over 2 days. They took away all other game modes, so you're kind of forced to play that game mode for a full almost 48 hours. It was a little bit of a drag. They gave us new weapons, but no way to grind them. Like the actual gameplay was a little bit of a letdown. But
I like grinding.
Okay, little bump and grind. How many old school tracks can we just bring out here? Just bump
I don't know.
I love it.
I'm in love with a stripper. Okay, sorry. No, DMCA, be careful.
We're on a podcast.
I know. You never. Hey, I'm sure they can still come after us.
They will.
Sue us.
They will.
Probs.
But listen, the guns are extremely balanced. The gameplay is beautiful. I was worried if you would like up front when people said that it's just going to be a reskin of Verdun. I was really upset. I was like, this is lazy. But upon seeing it, it almost feels like a completely new map. It's the perfect balance of old map to make people who know the game understand the map and how it should flow, but new points of interest to make it interesting and some very viable different changes, you know?
Minus the fucking hacks, though.
So that did happen. So Tails and I last Friday had a chance to drop in with another friend of ours, Crusader, and sure enough, we got killed right by stadium, had no idea where, and all of a sudden we flipped to the spectating scene and they're underneath the stadium.
Someone sent me a TikTok on how to do it. I'm not going to do it, obviously, but there's a TikTok out there showing you, like, this is how they do it. You just literally get under the map. We're getting killed, and then we also got killed by someone that was in a wall, that was hiding in a wall. You can't see them, and you're just dying. You're like, what's going on? It happened twice to us.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I just hope they fix it.
Yeah.
I expect when there's a launch and a new season that there's going to be things that need to be tweaked, okay? I get that. I'm not expecting the best of the best, but I'm hoping that they will just fix it in time, you know?
Well, talking about changes that are taking place at Call of Duty, they had a huge one on the executive level. And we're going to talk about just bad bitches in the gaming industry. They named a new general manager, head of all Call of Duty. That's all the Activision, Ravensoft, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, all the companies that oversee this, the Call of Duty franchise. Her name is Johanna Faze, and she's a rock star. I was reading up about her before we recorded this episode. Wow. She originally was working as one of the directors over at Blizzard before this, so she's been in the gaming. But before that, I mean, listen to this. She was 12 years at the NFL. She was named on Forbes' list of 40 under 40. Like, this is a bad bitch in the business world. That
I like her name. Just her name alone just reeks fucking, I will fuck your face up.
Johanna Faze.
Johanna Faze.
Yo, Joanna's coming. Oh, shit.
Wait, how do you spell it?
Johanna.
So it could be Johanna?
Yo, if
Johanna?
Yeah, it could be.
You don't mess with Johannas. Any Johanna I've ever met in my life is someone that literally is just bad. Just a bad.
I love it,
take a bubble bath. A bubble bath. That's awesome, though. And she's a female. Let's see how she goes. Let's hope she doesn't fall flat on her face, because that would suck. But let's go. Women, let's go.
I doubt it. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I was reading a little bit about what the role is going to entail for her. She literally is going to have final say over almost everything Call of Duty. So
good. Fucking fix it. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Let's start with the people in the walls.
Is she hot?
I didn't see a picture, so I don't know.
Johanna Faze.
Faries.
Oh, she is cute.
Is she smoking?
Yeah, she's smoking.
All right.
I mean, I definitely am surprised. I was expecting like an older, like hot. She is like,
I think she's like early 40s.
She is cute, and I am happy about that. I am good with that. Oh, and there's Ashanti. That is weird. Google is so weird sometimes. All right, anyways.
Other gigantic news that happened last week, you guys, we talked about the 100 Thieves news and the partnerships and the co-owners that were coming on board. Well, sure enough, this week, FaZe announces that Nick Merckx is becoming a co-owner as part of FaZe. ¿Qué pasa?
I wish I had money so I can just start buying. I wish that we could just like start buying into orgs. Like, I think that's the thing to do. Guess what? Barry woke up this morning. There's a new meta in the gaming industry. It's being co-owner of a fucking goddamn org.
Yeah.
It's the new meta. It's the new meta.
It's the thing to do. It's posh.
It's the thing to do. You just take your millions of dollars and just be like, here you go.
Yeah, it's crazy to me, but number one,
he should have waited.
Yeah, I'll see. I mean, obviously,
announcement-wise, I think he should have waited announcement-wise.
That I couldn't agree more with.
I mean, I can't tell him what to do with his money. Obviously, if he's co-owner, great. But if he waited maybe one more month to let...
I think they knew what they were doing. I think he knew they wanted to trump it. They wanted to cut off and put out the steam over there. Because, I mean, those are two competing organizations.
Maybe it is smart to release it now.
That's Nike and Adidas, as far as content teams are concerned, especially in the first-person shooter worlds. I mean, there's no two bigger orgs than 100 Thieves and FaZe.
I love 100 Thieves. I don't know how I feel about FaZe, to be honest with you.
I'm not
gonna bet. I mean, you never know.
No, both are great orgs.
I don't think I would ever be approached by FaZe because I don't think I'd have the content they're looking for. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're diverse enough. It really upset me that the 5 challenge? What was the challenge they do?
The FaZe 5.
The FaZe 5. I was really disappointed in what they were like. We're looking for anything and everyone. We want all different type of content. We want for me, that's why I didn't even put my name in there, because I just felt like it was just a, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I would have really loved to see them actually set an example in the gaming industry. Who was the winner? Who were the people that won? Do you remember?
I honestly don't. And
I'm pretty sure they're all sick, nasty gamers. Like,
they are. Yeah.
But I don't think any of them were variety gamers.
No. The FaZe isn't really known for the variety, for the content.
But then why would they have a competition saying, we are looking for, if you play a musical instrument, if you are a variety streamer, if you have a special talent? That's literally what they asked for. And people were sending in clips. It's just not even fair.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? I don't like that. you know, and they only had like how many women? They had like hardly any. I know there was maybe a few, and then I don't know. I stopped watching, so I could be wrong. By the end of it, I was just like, I'm not watching. So, and I'm just saying, FaZe, like set an example. I would love to see them bring on a content creator that is small, that does not have clout, that you can actually help change their life, but not someone that is just known for being sick at a game. Like bring someone on in that was actually can actually bring other content to the team.
Here's the Phase 5 winners. Faves, and I'm gonna butcher these names. You guys, Twitch names are like the hardest thing to read in the world.
On your knees.
Foxuty, Faxuty. I think it's like Faxuty. I don't know. Content creator, live streamer, Twitch and YouTube. Got gaming since he was a kid, Call of Duty player. Yep. Phase Virus is from Saudi Arabia. Skilled, passionate gamer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're all gamers. There's not content creators.
There's no Yep, I knew it.
Oh, this one was.
Disappointing.
No, this one was.
Oh, who?
Phase Neo. At least that's what this article says.
Neo?
Yeah, NIO. They call
NIO.
Yeah, unlike the other ones that they're naming on this list, they actually call him a Twitch content creator. Wows fans with his effort. Oh, nope, never mind. Effortlessly. You guys. Wow. Call of Duty Warzone gameplay. Never mind.
Call of Duty Warzone. Another Warzone game.
Another gamer. No. Yeah. So they're all gamers.
I can't say that I'm. So stupid.
It's who they are. So let me ask you this. Because he's very hit or miss. What are your thoughts on Nick Merckx?
I like Nick Merckx. I love him. I watch him. I think he's fucking hilarious, dude. And I think I love him and I love Tim, and that's it. Period. Like those are the two guys. I love
their combination
them. I think they're
together.
So fucking awesome.
And it doesn't even like people want to try to put Cloaksy in there with them. You can put anybody with those two. They could even just be running together. It doesn't matter. Those two have
Nick
found
and Tim all the way.
A chemistry together that is unmatched and unparalleled. And honestly, is paving a way for a lot of other content creators to start saying, yo, we can make a lot. We can do a lot more, not only by being good gamers, but good entertainers as content creators, which is huge.
I don't know. I just think Nick Merckx, he's on FaZe, but I just feel like, I don't know, like 100 Thieves is just so different for me. I think of 100 Thieves and I think of a
because Nick was at 100 and then left to go back to FaZe.
That was a while ago, right?
Yeah, that was when he was doing tournament play.
Yeah, I feel like that's before 100 Thieves really started breaking into the content creation side of things for orgs, But I just wish that FaZe at some point, and I understand it though, because listen, you got to think of it this way. If FaZe was to bring on I know they have a couple females, not even that much, not even compared to what 100 Thieves has, right?
Correct.
But like, if they were to bring on someone that's a content creator, their fan base is fucking brutal. And like, imagine, okay, earlier. Just like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what if they signed me, right? They're going to be like, this is the same exact point I was saying before. Like, who the fuck is this bitch? She's fucking annoying. Like, no one understands the context. Like, she can't even play it. Like, I wouldn't even want to be on Facebook because I knew I would get brutally judged because I don't play video games good. And I think they know that. So then maybe that's why they don't bring on someone that may not be that best.
Org. You know what I mean? They tote the elite gameplay, and that comes with, again, that kind of we shit on you mentality, which makes that fan base be that type of, not that it's a bad human being by any stretch of the means. It's just, it's a different side of COD, right? You have casual gamers and then you have toxic gamers that are sweaty.
Yeah. Exactly. But don't have a fucking competition saying that you are bringing on brand new content creators that are not just good at video. They literally said in their caption, we're not just looking for people that are really sick at games. We're looking for everybody, and not bring on any of those people. And if they even brought on one, like everyone else, you still brought on people that were sick at, like, it's so stupid. That's what pisses me off. And I think that's fucked up because you know what they did? They used that for social media to 100%. Push their agenda to grow smart, but also shady. And I will always call it out on that. So
it could have been an opportunity to show growth as an organization, and they missed it.
Yeah,
and maybe it was a strategic decision to keep their brand, but we are in a changing time. But
no one, you know what? No one's going to call them out because everyone hopes to be on FaZe one day, and they're fucking terrified that if they say something, they're not going to ever be on. You know what I mean? Sure. You see what I'm saying? No one fucking called them out. I didn't see anything about it, and I wish someone was like, What about this, guys? You lied. You literally lied, and they got away with it. It's so annoying. Anyways,
I just think they are who they are. Apex Legends, a freaking massive game. Another battle royale competing up there with Call of Duty, is releasing in its new season a brand new operator that was confirmed. Name is Valkyrie.
That's awesome.
I know you've been playing more Apex than before.
Yeah, I played it a couple weeks ago. I've just been super busy coming off of my birthday and everything, but I want to get back into it. I do enjoy the game. From being a Warzone Call of Duty streamer, when I played sorry, I'm looking her up right now. I want to see what she looks like. Do they have pictures of?
A few, yeah. So from what I kind of read is her story has to do with Titanfall. Apparently her dad was part of the Titanfall series, and if you guys don't know, Titanfall is in the same universe as Apex. It's supposed to be. So there's been some operators that are from the Titanfall kind of gameplay. This is another one. That. So apparently her style is going to be around like piloting. I've heard unconfirmed reports. I don't have these confirmed, but like her special is like the ability to drop back up and re-drop down as a squad, not just you, but your squad. So like you almost boost up into the air and then are able to like drift back down or jet to a new area. It'll be interesting.
This game is literally the best of both worlds. I enjoy it. I think, sorry, that was a motorcycle that just drove by. I'm right next to the street.
You tooted, don't lie.
No, listen, if my farts smelt like that, I better be fucking famous for it. You'd literally go on TikTok and be like, listen, this is what my farts sound like. Now worship me. Thank you.
Yeah, I am here.
Listen. Yeah. I think Apex, the reason why Apex is doing so well is just because they have the creative stuff behind it, which is why Warzone gets so much ridicule, because they're competing against storylines like that. That is so fucking cool, dude. Like, but Apex has that because it's a futuristic, it's an imaginary world. You can't do that type of thing in Warzone.
Correct.
Because,
not without getting into a place that nobody wants to go back to.
How do you go from being on the ground to launching up into the air and then coming back down in Warzone? How do you realistically make that something like a jump pad? Sure, but like, is that something that's realistic? And I don't know.
They have more creative abilities, and Apex definitely has its place. When I started playing Apex, and I play it casually in the most sincere definition of that term, I enjoyed how much it just felt like video games. It's just goofy enough to make it very enjoyable. It's very, silly from the concept of who your characters are and what they can do. It feels like a video game, a very well-built video game. And so they have this type of creativity, but it's cool to see these types of characters come in. And listen, if you're an Apex Legends truther, you got a new one coming to you.
The only thing I will say is, though, I hope that they, I think that they need to be careful so that the the operators are not oversaturated.
Yes.
I don't think a game would do well with like 50 operators. Like they at some point they either need to start taking.
They're slowly getting there.
Yeah, at some point I feel like they need to take some of the operators out, because how are you going to play a game when there's so many different characters and different abilities to play? Like the level of the gaming, the field is just not going to be level. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Yeah, I'd be curious. In the world of Twitch, we had a content creator, Disguised Toast, who got banned, not for his conduct, but for the conduct of other people inside of his game, using derogatory kind of slurs, the F word that isn't fuck. I'm sure you can piece it together. And listen, this is just a hard truth, right? I mean, there's this line and a discussion that needs to be had about, as content creators, what are we liable for?
Yeah.
But this also, listen, if you're a content creator listening to this, you need to be mindful of what's happening in your lobbies. And I love game chat, I love hot comms, but listen, if you're teamed up with the wrong person, or not even necessarily like a friend of yours that just has bad manners, just somebody in the lobby is being toxic, it can have ripple effects.
Yeah, I think this can be scary for us, because a lot, So basically what happened is he pulled up an old clip, apparently, that he was playing against somebody in a toxic lobby that was using the F word, those slurs, at him. maybe because, like I said, maybe it's because he pulled up, it's his own clip and he pulled it up and he purposely watched it. It wasn't one of those like spur of the moment things like when you're in a toxic, like when you're playing in a lobby, an open lobby, and they're saying stuff. Because that's terrifying as a content creator. Because there's plenty of times that I've been in a lobby with hot comms or just a lobby in general, and there's some nasty stuff that people say. So I'm assuming that's probably why, because he brought the clip up. But like, where is the line crossed? Like, how far as a content creator are we responsible for random people and what's being said? Or that also brings up music. Yeah. What if they say those words in a song? Like, where's the line? Like, there's plenty of songs out there that say pretty hateful, derogatory stuff, but people don't get in trouble for that and get banned for that. I don't know. Maybe there's more context to what happened. I don't know, though. Yeah,
but I mean, this type of thing, I mean, happens. It'll be interesting to see kind of, what the outcome is. You'd have to think that he'll be able to appeal it and it'll be fine, but it just is such a gray area, because like, what if you clip something to make content on other platforms to draw attention to this type of behavior, but that clip is now sitting in your VODs, Twitch finds it and bans you because, it's like you're trying to do the right thing, but you end up getting slapped on the wrist. It's going to be interesting to see what is the full outcome, but sure enough, they came down with the ban hammer on this one. I don't know how long he was banned for, but he also his main platform is Facebook gaming. So he's not a big Twitch streamer. He just wanted to pop into Twitch. I mean, he's a big streamer. Yeah. He plays with a lot of big people, but he just wanted to pop into Twitch. And I think he was just looking at old Twitch clips and he found it. But I don't see him sitting there like agreeing with what the person's saying to him. I don't think I would see him sitting there being like, I would see him sitting there saying, like, well, that's not really nice. Or, not really even paying attention to what the people say. Because the hard reality of it all is that we're all kind of used to hearing those types of things because it's the gaming world. People call each other nasty names all the time. Not saying it's right, but we're just kind of, it's like we're so desensitized to it, in a way. So, but regardless, we'll see what happens. He was banned, and that just gives everyone as a content creator a reality check. You really have to be careful who you're playing with, and especially those lobbies. And if you are in a lobby, you just get out of that game as soon as possible so you can show Twitch that you do not condone what's being said. And definitely, definitely make sure your mods and yourself aren't leaving those clips up there. I mean, that's big. Yeah. All right, you guys, we got an unbelievable mailbag coming. Let's get into it.
Woo! Mail came.
The mail is here.
You know whose mailbag that is?
I do.
You got questions? We got answers. Time for the mailbag.
So I was looking at the clip that you sent me from TikTok. Mm-hmm. So if you guys aren't aware, I forgot to bring this up. So if you guys, if you're not watching this and you're listening, somebody for my birthday sent me a 5-pound gummy bear. And if you don't remember from the other podcast, I fucking hate gummy bears. I'm not going to eat it. And you know what? The other reason why I'm not going to eat it, though, is because there's condensation inside of the bag of the gummy bear. Meaning there's definitely mold in there. There has to be. There's no way I'm going to eat mold. That. There's condensation. Like, I can see it.
No, that's where the flavor is.
But when I tell you this is 5 pounds, this is 5 pounds. It's fucking heavy.
And just so people know, if you're not seeing this isn't a 5-pound bag of gummy bears. This is a single gummy bear that weighs 5 pounds.
It's like I'm working out right now. Yeah, and then Bear proceeds to send me a video of a guy that's doing 500 licks on a gummy bear, 5-pound gummy bear, until it is completely gone on TikTok, and he's going viral for it. By the way, those were not licks. He was sucking the goddamn bear's ear. And you know for a fact that if a female was to do that, it would be no.
100%.
He's literally sucking the ear. It made me very uncomfortable. It was funny though. It was funny.
It's the proper amount of weird and disturbing that can pass on TikTok.
Exactly. But the thing is too, if you think about it, like imagine by the time he's done eating it, this whole thing would have passed through your body. Imagine what irreparable damage it's going to do with the amount of shit that's in there.
What flavor is that?
This is the blue raspberry, which is, if it was going to be anything, I would do this flavor. Blue raspberry is by far, that's my favorite, like, candy flavor.
I can't believe that. And correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody sent that to you because of what you said on the podcast?
Yeah, because they said, and you know what else they got me?
Podcast fam, represent. Let's go.
You know what else?
Yes!
They got me the fucking whistle! No!
Yes!
Oh, wait, hold on.
How did we not start with this?
They sent me 3!
Yes! All right, let's get some tunes. Let's get some...
Three different people sent me these because of the fucking podcast.
First one? Let's
Remember
hear the first one?
Remember we were talking about the whistle. No, I do them all at the same time. My mouth doesn't go around the whole thing. I can't do it.
That's what she said?
Okay, hold on. I'll just do the big one. I'll do the big one.
All right, here we go.
For context for the people listening, so sorry.
Yo, that's
what song
a bop.
is it?
That's a bop.
What song is that?
Nope. God, it's one of those kids songs that I can't
It's Jingle Bells.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm not breathing right now. Wow.
It was too big for her, Chad. It was too big for her.
Oh my god.
Yo,
All
represent.
right, anyways, I thought you'd get a kick out of that just because of the podcast.
Fucking podcast fam. I love you so much. That's so awesome.
Love you guys. Thank you so much.
This one is from Bear Lost over on Twitter. I love this question. This is why I want to start with this. He goes, a brutally honest question, :
Go!
How long do you think you can stream for? Not like on a single stream, but like thinking long term as a career. Is there a limit? Is there a limited time career streaming life or audience relationship? And what do you think it looks like as you think further in time?
I just was talking about this fucking yesterday with my family. That is crazy. I think it's male or female. Where you want to go with this? I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah, go. Males, I mean, you're on the ride. Go.
Male, I think you're fine. Male, no problem. I feel like it don't matter how old you are. Male, absolutely. Women, we have not seen an older girl, woman thing. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I'm trying to say like a mature woman. Like we have not seen an older
mature little
one
girl.
That is, yeah. What?
A lady female.
A lady female, mature lady female in the gaming industry that's been successful.
Yeah, that is interesting, actually, as you say that. I
mean, we have Valkyrie getting up there. We've got Pokimane. She's still in her 20s. Valkyrie is almost in her 30s. So, like, we've got that for us going for us.
Yep.
But absolutely. Male, no problem. There's 40-year-old men that are gamers that are doing just fine. Nick Merckx and Tim will be just fine no matter how old they get. Women, I don't know, dude. I don't know. And that's what I was thinking about.
I think... Here's what I believe. I believe, so let's talk about the industry. I think the industry, we're on the tip of the iceberg. This is 5 years from now, this is going to be huge. And you're seeing massive companies investing millions and billions of dollars into this industry to be able to accommodate for it when it happens. So I think there's going to be a audience that continues to come in that we're not experiencing yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so if you're a 45-year-old female listening today and you're like, should I be getting into Twitch? To your point, I don't see anybody my age successful on Twitch. The answer is I would still, I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't let that deter you because we don't know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you are right. It is uncharted territory, and there's going to be a lot of expansion.
Sniper Wolf is in her 30s, actually, and she's a successful YouTube streamer, yes.
But in your 30s is not.
Yeah, no.
Like we
have not seen a woman that's in her 40s or 50s even. I feel like we've seen guys though. There's a lot of older people, I feel like. I mean,
yeah.
We'll see. That's why I'm working my fucking ass off right now because I am terrified. I'm going to be honest with you. I hope that I can hold. This is the way I look at it. I love Jenna Marbles. She has been one of the person I've always looked up to. She was so successful and she's in her mid-30s. So
that's a great example, by the way.
She's mid-30s, but she quit the internet. Yep. Fuck you, internet, for canceling her, you assholes. And she would have continued to go because her humor is ageless. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my humor ageless so that it will forever be with me. I just think it's completely different and it's terrifying as a female. So my whole thing, being brutally honest, I don't know, depending on where this takes me, I don't know.
Yeah, I think any content creator I ever talk to is like, I'm living today. I'm living today and working for tomorrow, but I don't know what tomorrow looks like. And you have to be quick to adapt because it's changing so rapidly. What it's taking to stay competitive and what it's taking to be reaching new people is changing literally weekly, if not daily. The thing I think that happens with older content creators is all of the stuff that needs to happen on the backside. Because you can't just stream on Twitch and grow, right? In order to grow a community, you have to be marketing on other platforms. those people might not be as invested or as in tune with what is happening on those platforms and how to stay competitive there. But it's changing. But as far as what I view long term, I think that we're just on the tip of the iceberg of what's going to be massive. And if you can start building a community now, you're going to look back in 5 years and say, I'm glad I did that.
So here's the other thing too, is we don't see a older woman, even in the industry that has kids, that has a family. Like, that's the other thing. Or you see a lot of single, or you see a lot of that are in couples, but you don't see them having kids. So this is where I'm at. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is what I'm thinking. This is my goal. You guys are getting the inside scoop right now. Here's my thought process. I need to push YouTube, because what YouTube's going to do is, from there, I'm setting myself up so that if for any reason streaming on Twitch does not continue to do well for me, and God forbid it ever just shits out on me, which would suck because that's my livelihood. And that's terrifying to me. I'm just letting you know that is fucking terrifying. YouTube, because not only can I do a gaming channel, I am going to get married one day, guys. I am going to have kids one day. And I'm not going to lie when I tell you that my career has affected my decisions in my life. I used to say I wanted to get married and have kids before a certain point in my life, before I was 30, right?
Yep. It's
not the case anymore. I'm actually I want to wait, because I'm not ready to be in that, like, I don't want to. And because of my career and where I'm going right now. So I'm waiting. I don't like, that is the priority of my career for me and how important this is to me. That's what I'm doing. I just have realigned things. But when I do have kids and I do have a family one day, I still want to be able to do what I do. But and that's why I'm focusing on my personality and my humor. So people, I don't want people to watch me because they think I'm attractive or anything like that.
They're there for you.
That's not what I want. They're here for me and my personality, but YouTube is the long-term goal.
It is.
Who knows, maybe make a family channel one day with the kids. That's really successful. Like, there's so much out there. Overall, when it comes down to streaming, who fucking knows? But I just feel like it's definitely going to be, different for
you got to be
women.
adapting. I mean, and you're correct. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
But that's why you got to be so in tune with what's going on around you and not so locked in. But Bear Loss, that's an excellent question.
That is.
EJ from Instagram. I love this question. What was the drinking game you were best at in your prime?
Beer pong, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh my God. Circle of Death. Or Ring of Fire, whatever it's called. I would land those all. Oh my God, there was one summer I was just playing all the time, and I was just so nasty at beer pong, dude. Like, I was just on the table for the whole night. Me and my partner, like, I was just, that was because I was playing it way too much. Oh, that
Those
warm
are the days.
beer.
That's why he worded it in your prime. You know what I mean?
Yep. Beer pong.
Yeah, I think it's beer pong for me. Let me flip the question. What was the worst? I couldn't do flip cup. I'm going to answer that. I couldn't do flip cup to save my cup.
Bro.
I could never. I was always the fucking guy who got stuck trying to flip the cup.
You were the last one. You were the weakest member on the team, huh?
Easily. I was the weak link. Yeah.
You were the weak link.
Not good. Not good at that.
How about now, though? Can you flip a cup now?
No, I bet it's the same skill set. Probably still as terrible as I was before. I'm still good at beer pong, though. We picked up that. This is pre-COVID, was probably the last time, but picked up that, like, hadn't played in forever. Came back naturally. That smooth swing. Oh, get out of here.
Well, you're also like 7 feet tall.
Well,
So can we talk about that? Because you literally have height on everyone. You don't even have to arch it. You can just be like, you can literally just throw the ball down and it will go in the hole.
Yeah, but
like, you don't even
I'm
have,
such
you
a
can
big,
literally just dunk it.
I'm a big burly man. You got to be gentle. You got to have that. Ooh, that. Ooh. Balls back, please. Balls back. Same cup. Let's go. Clark from Twitter wants to know, if you could live in a fantasy world, movie or game, which would it be? Like, either a movie of your choice or a video game of your choice. You could live in that world with those characters. Where would you want to go? And what were you doing?
I'm going superheroes.
Okay.
I think that would be pretty. No, you know what? There's some nasty fucking villains out there. I don't want to live in that world. No.
What if you're still just yourself, though? So, like, yeah, you're hanging out with Avengers, but you're just Hills. You don't have a power.
Yeah, no, but then our world is going to almost die. every single week and we have to rely on these fuckers to save us. What if they are sleeping and they don't wake up in time and the whole Earth just gets nuked because of some alien race that just comes out of nowhere? Thanos comes back to life and he's just like, bruh. What if that's in my town? I don't want it to happen.
That's why I would love to see like you from your point of view without superpowers, just yelling at them. Like, you know them, they know you. Like you're friends, but you're just like, Thor, get your ass over here. Where the fuck is Captain America?
God damn it! Oh my god, that would be really funny. Actually, I'm sorry.
Just on your phone trying to text Hulk.
Yo, Hulk is daddy. I'm just saying.
Oh wow.
No, honestly, I think if I was to live in a world, is it animated or just?
It can be. Sure. Yeah, whatever world. I mean, you're just part of that world now.
I don't know. I'm thinking Jurassic Park. I do like dinosaurs. And Harry Potter would be fun.
Ooh, that'd be a good one too.
Oh, Magic Beach! Watch out.
I think I'd go back. Red Dead would be a lot of fun. Red Dead Redemption.
We're talking video games?
It can be.
Absolutely. Oh my god, I'd love to grow up in the Western. Actually, it's probably not. There's a lot of illness and people died back then. There's no.
Sure, but horses and cowboys.
Cowboys are fucking hot. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm in it. I'm fucking in it. I do like that. I do like that.
Yeah. I think that'd be. I think that'd be really good.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Assassin's Creed would be cool too. I would like to go back in time with Ezio. Thank you.
Yo, that'd be dope too. Like,
yep.
This is a dumb question.
What?
I know the answer. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, but I want to hear your reaction to the question, which is just like, assuming you could just do parkour like that, you would want to do that. Just bounce around everywhere.
Yes. I would love to climb buildings in less than 5 seconds.
And just jump around.
I would love to be able to jump off of a building and not have fall damage.
Could you imagine being at like a grocery store and just all of a sudden you're jumping like on top of the shelf, just yeet! Just jumping over to get your Cheerios.
Yeet! Can that be part of my slogan of who I am as an assassin? Every time I jump, I yell, "Yay!
Yeet!
Yay!
Your mom!
Yay! Yay!"
I could see you jumping. That'd be so funny. Oh my god, that'd be so funny to take your audio and put it like as a voiceover to that, like jumping off the building on one of those like fall down assassination moves, and just when you stand, just beach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
Invisible Christopher from Instagram wants to know, with gaming as your job, what do you do to unwind? Like, what hobbies do you have outside of gaming that are kind of your de-stressors? Because for a lot of people, that's gaming casually. So what do you do? Oh, not that. This is a family podcast.
I know what you're talking about.
Where's that gummy bear?
With a little bit of splash. Sleeping. Fuck.
I mean, it's true, but
what do you do?
Well, I want to put this out there. I game a bunch off stream still because I do it for that. Gaming on stream and gaming off stream are two completely different vibes. On stream, I'm a host. I'm entertaining. I'm high energy. But like on my days off, if I got my content taken care of, I'll hop in with like my OGs, like the people I grew up playing with, and I'm not going to stress about how I'm doing or entertain. Like I can just have fun, you know? I still do a lot of that. But outside of gaming, to answer that question,
we're fucking nerds. That's what it is. Nothing.
Nerds and
nothing. We don't do shit, guys.
My time just gets eaten up. I like movies. I watch a lot of movies. I mean, you know,
I'm a Netflix and chill person.
Yeah, just vibe, decompress. Yeah. It's such a high energy. Such a high energy thing. When you're a content creator like you and I are, where it's big energy, big bold personalities, it sucks it out of you. So when you're not doing that, you need to recharge.
I don't even play video games when I'm not streaming. Unfortunately, right now I'm just too busy, and that's what fucking sucks. I still haven't finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But to be honest with you, by the time I get done streaming, I don't want to look at a screen. I want to lay down and I want to relax and just chill. And it sucks. Honestly, it's one of the things that I'm trying to get back to. I used to play video games all the time off stream. I'm trying to get more active again in my community. They're being amazing. They're being patient with me after everything with my birthday and stuff. We do community night every Wednesday, but like, I don't know. I need to set the time aside to do it, but one day I'm like, oh, I have free stuff to do. Oh wait, nope, I gotta go do this later. Oh no, I need to get in this I need to get in this meeting to talk to my manager. It's so much. It's to the point where I'm contemplating like vlogging the experience because of how crazy it's been.
People don't realize how crazy the actual schedules get. I mean, yesterday was the first day I was able to catch up on shit, and a part of that, in all honesty, was gaming, but not in a fun way for me. It was gaming because I needed to grind the weapons so that when I get back to streaming, I have the weapons that I need to play.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fun gaming, flying around and plunder in a helicopter for 3 hours doing contracts. Like,
like we have it good.
Yeah.
You guys, we definitely have it good as content creators, but there is definitely some negative aspects to being a content creator. And when you get to a certain size where you are so busy and you are concentrating on the content you're popping out on your social media every single day, and you've got so much going on that it has, for me, I definitely wish I could get back into and enjoy that gaming experience. I enjoy it when I'm playing with my stream, yes, but it's just different when you game when you're not streaming.
Very different.
Because you know, whatever. Anyways.
Keith from Twitter wants to know, what do you find most annoying just from the community or like the Twitch community, the industry, as a content creator, either while you're streaming or not? Like, what's the most annoying thing for you as a content creator?
I think the most annoying thing for me is
I can tell you right now.
What, you go.
It's Twitch handles. Reading Twitch handles is like the worst part of being a content creator.
Oh, you're like saying like, thank you so much for the follow, but I'm like, have you seen my, oh my God, I just posted a TikTok about someone Invisidick. I don't even know. Anya Knees. I had someone that came in the other day and it was Master Beater or something. And I was just like, what the fuck are you saying? You're making me say that online. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, but not even like the hidden ones. Like, listen, if you're thoughtful with your Twitch handle and you know that this is multiple words and you capitalize the first word that should be capitalized so I can very clearly see. But here's what happens is you built this thing, you put it all in lowercase, and then you get mad that I said something completely different because I didn't know where the space was in your name.
I don't even give a fuck if they get mad at me. I just say, listen, I know I'm not saying this right, but I'm going to say it the way I want to say it because that's the way I'm reading it. Or when they have like letters as numbers as letters. So it's like, it's like B3, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, is that supposed to be an H or a T? I don't know, but I'm just going to say it the way I want to say it.
Yeah, it's
no, that definitely is annoying. And then, I mean, you get the people that will come in and... well, you have a great night. I'm going to go stream now. I'm going to start my stream. So I just wanted to come in and say
self-promo. Yeah.
But it's to the point where I've gotten to a size where it doesn't matter any. Like, I don't even fucking care.
Well,
like, people come into my stream and say that. I don't even delete it anymore. I don't even care.
Nobody's like, oh, you're going to go stream? I'm coming.
I'm going to go watch you. No, not with these boobies.
As long as it's not a valued member inside of the community, and they know better. That's why they're a valued member inside of the community. Those people who just pop in are nonsense.
I've had value members do that though. Have you ever had that happen?
No.
I've had old valued members actually do that.
I've had situations where I don't know. I'm not even call it out. I'm not gonna even call it.
Do it. We want the tea. But I'll call it out. I'll say it right now. You know what else is fucking annoying? People taking advantage of your friendships and people that people that take advantage of the situation that are supposed to be your friends. That's what's so fucking annoying. I'll tell you that right now. And that one hits home for me because they expect, you think you get special privilege just because? No, I expect you to be my friend. I expect you to follow the rules. And if you don't follow the rules, that's embarrassing for me as a friend. You're supposed to be my friend. Mm-hmm. And it's embarrassing, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to discipline or I'm not going to take the appropriate actions I need to take because you broke a fucking rule. Like, that's what's annoying to me is people that think that they are entitled or they think that it's above them or they think that, or you know what else I've been getting? Oh, she's so big. Why does she worry about that stuff? Like small stuff. Like she shouldn't, you're so big now. Like, why do you even care about this? Or why do you even care that if someone does this? And to the point, and there's a point, yes. There's a point where I don't care about the little stuff anymore. Like I have too much going on. But when it's someone that's your friend or it's someone that's close to you, or it's still a rule. And that doesn't give an excuse just because I'm bigger now. That doesn't mean that it's okay. And I'm so sick of hearing that. I'm going to do what I have to do for my community. And I'm going to hold people accountable for being shitty fucking people. I don't care if you've been my friend for a year or 2 years or whatever, like, and you've been really good to me. The second you're not good to me, like, there can be a conversation, but I'm not doing it. Like, it's common fucking sense, dude, you know?
Yeah, for me,
that's my piece. Okay, bye.
For me, it's thoughtfulness.
I almost just spilled my coffee.
You didn't, though.
We're good. I'm going crazy over here. Go
I'm
ahead.
such a perfectionist. I'm so detail oriented that thoughtfulness for me is at a priority. It's at a premium. So I expect that out of people that are associated with my brand, that you are also attention, detailed and paying attention to the little things. Because to your point, like, yeah, I've grown and this is harder. Why are you still paying attention to this? It's because that's what matters. That's the difference between having 10 viewers and 100 viewers. Is the little details consistently and being mindful of those.
We did not get to where we are by letting people walk all over us. We did not get to be where we are to let people think they know how to run a goddamn fucking Discord server or a fucking community because they are not in our shoes. They don't fucking know. So I say this and I say this once, I say this again, and I will always say this. And like I said, this is close to me because of shit that has happened to me. I will run my Discord the way I fucking want to run my Discord, and that is why I am successful. I am fair, and I will always make the best decisions to protect my community and my people in there. And it is so annoying for people to really think that I'm making decisions because I'm being petty or I'm not like it, or it has something to do. It's the bigger picture, and people don't fucking get that. And at this point, I just don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I let my moderators, I trust them. They can do their thing, whatever. But like, I don't care how long you've been in my server. If you break a fucking rule, I mean, we do give warnings, but certain things, leniency.
No. But yeah, it's the attention to detail that's massive, and yeah, we are thinking so many moves ahead as content creators. We see the vision, right? We understand the ripple that is going to happen. So, like what I was going to say as far as something that happened, I had a couple of different times now where like a moderator broke a rule, or like I had a moderator go live when I was going live. Like, I can't have that. You know, as part of being a moderator, as part of my community, you have to understand that
you can't do that.
And it's just the individual just, it wasn't a harmful act in their mind because they were just like, oh, I'm just going live. As soon as I explained it, they're like, oh shit, yes, you're right. But that's just part of the gang. Last one, and then I love this one. This is
I like that topic. I want to keep going.
This is just for you. This is just for you.
Oh, this is just for me. Okay.
I mean, I'll answer it too, I guess.
Okay.
Henry Cavill or Tom Hardy as Superman and Bane? Which one? Who do you want?
What are you asking me? What would I do with them?
No. Which one do you want? Who are you taking?
Which one would I want?
Yeah. Who's sweeping you off your feet?
I mean, it's so obvious. Is it not obvious?
I'm Bane. Is it not?
No, he's fucking weak. No, you think I want to make out with a guy that's got a fucking machine for a face? No.
I am Bane.
No, he's got chemicals running through his body. God forbid anything even touches me. I probably would get cancer or something. I don't know. I don't want to fuck with that. Absolutely not. You really think I'd choose Bane? I mean, are we talking friendship? Are we talking boyfriend?
I'm gonna let you call it what you want to call it. For me, I look at
Superman,
it as
thank you.
My
Yo, he flies. He flies. I would rather take flying over.
That's fair.
I'm Bane.
But could you imagine? You nailed that, by the way. Could you imagine, by the way, if like he was like, your eggs are ready. I T-vote the Bachelor.
Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? I'm so angry with you right now. Let me spank you.
Do you feel in charge?
Do you feel? Yeah, no. Oh no. Henry,
I'm taking Hardy. I'm taking Hardy all day long. If he's not,
well, you don't understand because you're not. You just don't get it.
We're gonna hang out.
He is okay. Listen, as a friend, I would still pick Superman. He fucking flies, dude. You can't fucking compete against that. But Bane is just a powerful being. What else does he? He's very strong and he's got chemical. I don't even how. You don't even know how long he's going to live for. You don't know how far his body can take all of that shit in it.
I bought some treats and I give it back to you, my roommate.
No, and I just feel like Superman would be a lot cleaner to live with versus Bane. Superman is very organized. He does his hair nice. He's got a nice suit. Well, he's probably very clean. I feel like me and Bane would be very cluttered. I mean, you know what? Here's the difference. Never mind. Superman.
All right, fair.
Absolutely.
You guys, that's going to wrap up our mailbag episode. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, make sure to drop a follow on everywhere that we are. We're out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you're following the YouTube for the visual element. It's actually pretty crazy. A little side note. We have as many listeners to this audio as we do video, which is crazy to me.
That's so awesome.
I love it. I love it, guys.
Yes. Thank you guys for being so amazing. Seriously. Thank you.
Tell your mamas, tell your sisters, your brothers about the podcast, how amazing it is. We love you.
Tell Superman.
Back next Wednesday with a brand new episode. Until then, guys, I hope you all are staying safe, staying happy, and happy gaming, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
That was another episode of the Bear and Tails podcast.
You want more?
Oh my God, I would love some.
I need it now!
Make sure to subscribe and share, and catch both Bad Bear Gamer and SWEEETTAILS live on their streams out on Twitch.
We're just big vibes, you know what I mean?
I hope you guys enjoy it.
Don't forget to follow the show on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
At Bear and Tails Podcast.